Welcome back to This Day. Joining me now is Dr. Diana Bolin. Thank you for being here today.
I'm delighted.
How's your day going so far?
Oh, it's going energetically.
That's wonderful. Any fun things you've been doing this summer, or any vacations you have planned?
Oh, well, I went to the desert before it got really hot, and that was fun, believe it or not.
Yeah, what was it? Gloom May, or there was a saying that came out this year.
Yes.
And it seemed like everybody was going to the desert.
Yeah, gray May.
Gray May, that's right.
Yeah, and gloom June. Yeah. And I had to laugh because being from Chicago, it's like, no, this is beautiful out here.
Right, that's like people, yeah, they're like, it's 50 degrees and we go outside in t-shirts. And here we're like bundled up with our hats and our ski jackets.
Truly.
So any favorite summer traditions that you have?
Not really. I haven't been here that long. I've been here for 3 years. It'll be 3 years in August.
Okay.
So I'm still discovering Laguna Woods, and the discoveries just keep making me more delighted.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
So you're here to talk about Thrive today.
Yes,
and
I am.
I have to say, I think Thrive is such a great name for the concept of what it is. Mm-hmm. What would you say is the first word that comes to mind when you think Thrive?
Flourish.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That is perfect. What drew you to want to be a part of this program?
Oh, well, I was actually invited. I'm kind of an introvert, and so for me to be part of a group I'm very careful about what the group I join, because my tendency is to kind of sit in the background and not be very active, but more watch what's going on. And the people, I was invited to come to a holiday meeting, and when I went there, everybody was so welcoming and so open-hearted and fun-loving. I was just moved by it, and so that's how I decided to be a part of this group.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I'm definitely going to show my mom this segment, because
okay.
I mean, I find I'm the same way too. Where like I like to sit back and watch first.
Yes.
Let's check it out. What all is it going to be the commitment before because I want to make sure if I commit, I can commit.
That's
and then my mom is she just wants to go with a friend. She's just afraid to go by herself. So, but I love your story, because I think that would be very inspirational, that, you know, how it worked out for you.
Yes.
And I'm sure many other people that live here. So what is Thrive? Do you know who came up with the idea, or?
You know, frankly, I do not. Again, I'm still learning my ropes around here, but I can certainly tell you that what we do is we try to inspire and encourage fun and joy in the context of connections, social connections, which are so important as we grow older. I mean, they're always important, but particularly you have kind of a choice of whether you're going to lose heart and be in despair, or whether you're going to be connected and out and enjoying whatever you want to enjoy here in the woods.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. And so was there a need, or what was the need that was initially people said, we need to create this?
Well, I think that one of the needs, well, I can only speak for myself, and I didn't start the group, obviously, but I have noticed that when I walk my dog, there are some people who are kind of isolating. And I think it's our responsibility as a village and as Thrive to encourage as many people as possible to come out and to interact with others. And it may be difficult at first, but we try to provide an environment like our recent ice cream float social that was such a fun event. I mean, people were just laughing and new friends were made, and in the context of ice cream, how could you go wrong?
Do you know, like, how many people that maybe this was their first time doing something, or how many people like walked in and didn't know a single person in the room?
Definitely there were people who walked in and didn't know anybody when they walked in, and then later on we could see them being part of an excited, interacting table of other people.
Oh, I love that.
It is, it's great.
About how many people showed up?
Hundreds.
Really?
Hundreds,
That
yes.
many people?
Yes, yes. And we encourage you to RSVP for our next event.
Okay. Yeah, that's no wonder we were saying that here on this day a lot to promote it and saying that you needed to call and make your reservation and so that there would be enough ice cream for everybody. And now I understand why.
Yes.
I didn't realize there would be that many people that would come.
Yes.
Were there ice cream flavors or other choices that they could?
We made sure that we could have diabetic choices, which
Okay.
is the most important piece of this. And by the way, you know, we have volunteers that help us. Memorial Care is a very big part of helping us secure the ice cream, for example. So there's we try to give as much variety as we can within the limits that we don't really have a budget.
Right. And then there was also games and giveaways.
Yes, there were.
How did that go? What
Wonderful.
Was there winners?
Yes, we had some winners, and they were gift baskets that we
Oh,
gave out.
I love that.
Yeah, it was very
And then
fun.
also Saddleback's ER department shared information too.
Yes.
What was learned? What did they talk about?
I believe, again, unfortunately, I wasn't there because I was doing my show at the same
Okay.
time. But it was about the emergency department, how to utilize it, when to go to urgent care as opposed to going to the emergency
Very
room.
valuable information
Yes.
for sure.
And we
Yeah.
were even asked, you know, is that it? Isn't there more, you know, don't you have another informational speech or something that we
Oh,
could watch?
wow.
So people were asking for more information about related topics.
Good.
Yes.
People really enjoyed that. That's wonderful. And so upcoming, you have a fall harvest coming up. Tell me
Yes,
about this.
we do. That is very exciting. Now, we're thinking pie, but don't quote me. We're not ready to go with pie for certain. We might give pie for prizes, actually.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But the harvest celebration, harvest celebration will be on October 19th, which is a Thursday.
Okay,
And
October 19th.
so, again, please RSVP.
And do you know what time and where that this event is going to be?
Usually we have our events at Clubhouse 7, but
Okay.
reserving
Well, we'll
spaces
definitely
are.
promote it again
Yes.
as we get closer.
Yes, absolutely.
So, yeah,
Yes.
that sounds like such a fun event. As you were saying pie and a pie giveaway, I'm going back to my kids at their little carnivals with school, we always did like a cakewalk.
Oh,
Sort of like, yeah, the music's playing, and then where you stop, if you get on the right square, then you're the one who wins.
oh wow.
Could be fun.
Yeah, that could be. But we have to, again, we try to make events such that they are mindful of the diversity of people in our community. So if somebody has a walker or a wheelchair,
Oh, this is true.
you know,
Yes.
we want to be mindful of that.
Then musical chairs probably isn't going to work for that one.
Correct, yes. Well, on the other hand, the person already in a chair is the winner. So,
There you go. Now, does anybody, would they or could they or should they dress up in, harvest attire or anything like that?
that is a great question. You know, when we have our next meeting, we'll put it out there and see. I mean, we have discussed costuming a little bit, but some people are not too happy about costuming, and so we'll just see how that goes.
Some people it's fun, and some people it's work.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
That's true.
And some people it's the work of Satan, so you got to be mindful of that as well.
This is true. This
Yes.
is true. So, what do you hope when people come to a Thrive event? What do you hope that they walk away with?
I hope that they walk away with a feeling of satisfaction deep down in their souls. So that's the most important thing, and that satisfaction would come from not only having good food, but fun and also connecting with somebody. And that is, again, I can't stress it enough, how many wonderful people there are here in the woods. And it's just amazing, the diversity of experiences that people bring here to the woods. And you don't find that out until you start talking to people.
Right, right. Yes, I've already heard people that have come in and have told so many amazing stories already that, yeah, it's just incredible. So,
Yes, yes,
well,
it is.
thank you for joining us and
I'm
telling. We're
delighted.
so excited to this event coming up. Enjoy the rest of your summer.
Thank you.
And I'm sure we will see you again soon.
You as well, Bobby.
All right, today with us we have announcements and weather coming up right after the break.